Hi, welcome to the Making Mom podcast. Today we have a very special guest, my husband, Alexander. Not only do moms deserve to tell their story, but so do dads. I mean, they are their own individual people on their own individual journeys as well. And so I think it's really awesome to show parenthood. Like, I know it's called Making Mom, but that's because I'm a mom. Our whole business is about parents having community. So thought that I would bring on my husband. You grew up in Kazakhstan.
Yes, I did.
What was that like?
Well, I think it was completely different than growing up here, as far as I can tell. Basically, people become independent way younger age than in here. So
Yeah.
probably starting third grade, kids walking to school themselves, a few miles.
I think that's a new thing. I'm not going to lie. Because when I was growing up, I used to walk to school. So I think it's like newer that there's a lot of rules and parents don't let their kids do that.
Maybe, it could be.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were more independent. Our school's completely different, so we don't have like, sports or teams. So basically, just go and study. That's all school about is. That's all it is about.
Yeah.
We have
sports teams.
like the sports. We have like physical culture class. It's like a couple times a week, but it's like every couple months it changes. So like a couple months you play volleyball, a couple months you play soccer, and
So like physical fitness.
yeah. So basically like fitness, not.
Okay.
But there's no like football club or teams and stuff like that. So I think this is better in here because I think that helps you make more friends and
More social programs.
gets more memories.
I also know that, like, as far as independence goes, your mom and grandma are like mortified that our kids aren't potty trained.
Yeah, so potty training is a big deal. Well, I think it's back then it was like no diapers, and so they didn't want to wash all the stuff, so they tried to potty train kids. Probably starting 6 months or maybe even younger. So I don't know.
Yeah, because Franz was potty trained by 1.
Yes.
And Franz is a year younger than Mila.
Yeah.
It's different for sure. What are some other big differences between there and here, like just in general?
There are a lot. Culture, family institute is way different. Families are way closer. And
Here or there? Back there, families are closer?
Yeah.
Like in what way?
In a way that parents help each other and there's hardly ever gossips or some drama behind everyone's back. So I feel like here it's pretty common.
Yeah, for gossip. And then like also, I know that based off of talking to your family, the one big difference is grandparents really help with kids.
Yes.
Like your brother and his wife live across the hall from her parents.
Yeah, they live in an apartment complex and so
and that's like common.
Yeah.
For families to live that close.
Yeah. Even if it's houses, it's still usually they try to be close to each other so they can help. Even if they're not. So my grandma used to drive, I don't know, it's probably was about hour drive from part of town where she lived to us because my mom was working. And so she would come and help when I was really young, help me with the homework, cooked us lunch and dinner. My brother was studying basically first half of the day. So basically from the morning to about 12 or 1, and I was going to school about 1 till 5. And so she would come in the morning, help me do homework, cook us food, and then my brother would come. If he needs help, she would help him with the homework and stuff, and sometimes walk me to school because I was obviously too young to walk myself still. And yeah.
And we definitely don't have that experience here.
Yeah.
Like you and me, even when we lived close-ish to family, didn't really have anyone to...
So here it's kind of, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Your kids and... some families probably do. Not every family is the same, but unfortunately we did not have much help.
No.
I mean, we lived farther away, but also here...
That's more common.
Transportation is easier than... Because back when I was young, only my dad had a car. And it was for most families. Some families didn't have a car. Most families, if they had one car, it was a blessing.
Yeah. But they still made the journey to like show up for each other. Yeah. We appreciate the help we did get, but it definitely wasn't like what I've heard from your family where like your brother and sister can literally call every day if they want and get help.
Oh, they both go on like working trips to like different countries and stuff, and sometimes grandparents just watch the kid while they're away.
Yeah,
And
that's definitely
I
not
can't,
as common.
Yeah, I can't see it happening here for us.
No, even if we were
It's
still
like maybe it's once in a while, but not that often as they have it.
yeah, they get a lot of help. Yeah, definitely different here because it is more of a once in a while thought process here for most families, I think. I would say that if your family is more like the way Alex is describing, I think that's less common than, I don't know, what I have, which is...
Well, it's also like based on what we know. Maybe there are more, but I haven't seen that much.
Yeah, I don't think I've had any friends where their families are like what you describe.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I feel like when we talk to your family, they're always so surprised at how little help we have.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, even when we lived in like the same state as my family, they were so surprised at how little help we had.
Yeah.
Sorry if you're listening, Dad and Angie. This isn't like a personal attack against you.
It's just different.
It's just different.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I guess that's the life.
Yeah.
How it is in here and in different countries. Maybe there are some other different countries that completely different from both of these sides. So
Yeah, there might be more in between.
yeah,
That'd be nice. Has it been hard to adjust to being here? Like, do you ever get kind of like angry when you hear about how much help your brother gets and then you're just sitting here and we're losing our minds?
I don't get angry because in my mind I chose this life, so I became an basically immigrant. So I decided to live with my family in my country, and I knew it's gonna be hard. I didn't picture my life how it is right now because when I was just coming to the States, all in my mind was just how to become successful and rich and all this stuff I can do and then life turn around and but it's fine. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just it's just different what I never thought about it. It's not like that I didn't want it. It's just different. It just turned this way and I started learning and without help, so it's kind of just all new to me because I feel like if I would be there would be family to kind of help me and explain things. And
well, it's kind of like interesting you said that, but like I don't feel like I've had a lot of people explain to me a whole lot.
Yeah.
And that might be different family to family, but like my family is not like someone who gives you like I'm the kind of person who I want to ask family or friends for advice, and my family and friends all seem to be the kind of people that when I ask them, they say, you could Google it. And I'm like, this was a bit for connection. And you guys just totally shot that in the toilet.
No, yeah. In my country, like,
Yeah.
maybe right now people more using like internet and stuff, but back then it wasn't a thing. So
I don't like the internet for
the
that
only
reason.
information you can find is especially about family and raising kids is from your parents, grandparents, and family.
Yeah, I don't like the internet for that reason because I like connection with people. And I feel like people have become so accustomed to just like, why don't you just Google it? That like asking a question to somebody is almost offensive to them. And it's like, I'm trying to connect with you.
It's basically creating a trend that people don't have to be smart and not even smart, just don't have to think. So it's getting to point of laziness that it's you don't have to think or I don't know, figure stuff out. You just go and type questions and get answered right away.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of helpful with my business because I haven't had people to answer questions.
But like when you use that for like 2 + 2,
yeah,
but some people use it for stuff like that. So it's just like, really, come on.
Yeah.
If we're gonna keep going this way, AI is definitely gonna take over.
For me, it's more I just like connecting with people, especially people I trust. So like if I'm asking someone for advice or like how to do something, that's me trying to connect with them because like I trust them. Like that's kind of just how I show up. And
you trust me?
No, that's why I always Google stuff. Just kidding. But I feel like I get shot down a lot. Like people are like, you could just like look it up on YouTube. And I'm like, yeah. Or we could talk.
Yeah.
And I don't know, catch up. Like, this was me reaching out. I don't know. That's my thoughts. I struggle with tech.
Yeah, it's definitely, it creates basically a, I don't know,
Isolation.
isolation. Yeah, so the friendship is, that's a thing. Like friendship is completely different meaning, even if the word in
Yeah.
my part of the like world. Because
Yeah.
like my friends, they're actually my true friends, and they would help me any day. Even if they would struggle, they would. And here's like you just met someone. Oh, it's my best friend. No, that's not how it works for different cultures.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember you saying that when you were talking about, I don't know, I asked you, like, call your friends or something. You're like, I don't have any friends.
Yeah.
And I was kind of confused by that. And it's because here we use the word friend so loosely. And to you, it's more intimate.
Yeah.
And people here aren't as, like I just said, like people.
Basically, it's your, like how easy to describe. It's your family, but not like blood related.
Yeah.
That's how close friends are. It's basically your family.
Yeah. That is, yeah. I feel like it's almost like been hard like being married to you in a sense, because I've started to really, like, I feel like I always thought similarly to you, but now because I hear these things from you all the time, like I really like dove, I don't know the word. I've really like gone into it and gone really hard, and now I struggle with American culture almost in that sense, because you and me will be talking and we're like, yeah, they're not your friend, or they're not acting like family. And like, it's almost harder for me now because like we both think similarly, and then people don't show up the way we think they should, and it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, if you're part of the world, if you're a friend, then that means like you're dedicated. It's no matter, even if you don't want it or don't like it, you would help.
Kind of like, you could call them at 2 a.m.
Kind of like your family. Yeah, it just has to be done.
Yeah,
and it's good. It's good. That's what creates the good bond and friendship.
I wish we had more of that. I'm not gonna lie. I really do. I wish we had more of that.
I wish I had friends here too.
Yeah, I feel like I have a few really good friends here, especially since we moved to Oregon. But I really struggled in Utah making friends. I think it's also a Utah thing, possibly, because in 31 years of my life, don't feel like I ever had super solid friends in Utah, except for one. And we're still friends here, and she lives in Seattle. So, like, I don't feel like, maybe it's a Utah thing. If you're listening from anywhere outside of Utah, comment and let me know. Like, do you guys have real friends? Like the way Alex is describing?
Not acquaintance, but friends.
Yeah, not an acquaintance. Like, do you have friends the way Alex is describing, the way we think of friends? Because maybe it is a Utah thing. I feel like I've made more friends here since we've moved to Portland.
No.
You haven't. Sorry.
No.
But also, you've been really busy keeping us alive, so. What brought you here? You kind of like talked about it, the American Dream movies, the party movies.
Yeah, it's just, growing up, it's always been one of my dreams. And when I was probably in my teenage years, I started getting more into like fishing and hunting, basically outdoor stuff, when YouTube kind of got around, and so I started watching. And somehow I got like American, I don't know, like channels and stuff, and I saw like all the fishing. Fishing that basically what was driving me.
You came here for fishing.
I mean, you can say, it was one of the big reasons, because the trout fishing, it was my thing that I loved, because that's what I used to do with my dad, and I remember it was one of my probably best days of the life back in Kazakhstan was the days when I was just out in the wild with my dad, either hunting or fishing.
And then you came here, and our fishing sucks because we have no water.
No, fishing was pretty good in Utah.
Don't lie.
Sometimes, there were like bad years, but
okay,
compared to
I feel like there was like
Kazakhstan,
really bad
you have
years.
to drive half a day minimum somewhere, and there's no guarantee you're gonna get any fish. And over here, there's so many rivers and water bodies, so it is way better.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad at least that
Yeah.
met your expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus,
because the get rich quick didn't.
It didn't work yet.
Yet. That's what we're doing. Building
Life.
our life. Okay, well, I guess let's get into parenting. So, what were your initial thoughts and feelings when you found out that I was pregnant with Mila?
Well, we kind of, I think we jumped too far. So we weren't planning to have any kids since we met, got married, and we're living our happy life as a couple, doing some fun stuff and camping and whatever we were doing.
Yeah, sleeping. Well, we were
If
planning
we
on
would-
moving to Alaska.
If you would ever have a kid, it will be right now and with this doctor.
Not necessarily with that doctor. It was like before we moved to Alaska. That was more the thing.
But basically, I got it. It's like, okay, if I ever want to have kids, we have to do it now.
Before we moved to Alaska.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to live in rural Alaska.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Just in the forest.
we should do it now. Before, like, if we're going to have kids, let's do it before we're 5 hours away from a hospital. That was it.
So yeah, that's how our journey began. So we thought we'd give it some time, both of us, I think, and I decided, yes, I do want have at least one kid. So my journey in this part of the world doesn't just ends with me. So I wanted to leave something after me. So that was my main reason, probably.
That's a very man answer, I feel like.
Decide.
Descendants. Keep the lineage strong.
Yeah. Well, why not? Because
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that's a very...
Because before me, there was tens of thousands of people who got their life together, and I was the link of the chain that ended up after all those people. And I feel like it's a little selfish to just end it and take life for yourself. So it's not even selfish, but I want all that experience that was in my family before me, because it's all saved in our DNA and stuff, right? Genes. So I want to continue my family
Okay.
bloodline.
I wasn't saying it was bad. I was just saying that's a very man answer. Like, men are like, keep the lineage.
Plus, I wanted the kid. I wanted to experience it. Maybe I didn't know much about having kids, but I wanted it. So we decided we would go with it. And then you get pregnant. I don't remember how we found out that you were pregnant.
I got really freaking
Because we were
sick.
trying for a while, for a couple months.
I got really freaking sick. That's how.
Because we were dedicated. We were trying for... I thought it was going to be way easier because that's the thing.
I don't think we were trying that long. I think it was only like a month and a half.
Oh, I feel like it's long. Well, in my mind, it was long because I thought like you just basically have...
One drunken night.
Yeah. I thought it's just one time without protection and it's done.
Boom.
And then you
No
just keep
understanding of
Yeah.
the woman's body.
Yeah, I didn't know about any the cycles, ovulation,
Ovulation.
ovulations.
Yeah.
I didn't know it all matters. I thought it just if you do it without protection, it's done.
Oh, that was a learning.
So yeah, it happened. You got pregnant, and
Then I got really sick. How did you feel when we found out about Georgie?
for Georgie, I was more prepared. I was kind of already knew that it's not gonna be right away. So we were working on it, and we got it done. And
Were you scared at all for either of them?
I was worried about Mila. Because it's also like because you're getting into unknown, and my family wasn't there to tell me what to expect or to what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I was just basically blindfolded going to a new life.
Yeah.
With Georgie, I already knew what to expect, and also I was praying he's not gonna be as fussy as Mila was.
Mila was really, really, really
I mean, she still is.
hard baby.
She still gives us some
She's
fun
got-
times.
She doesn't sleep. That's what's hard. Is like not sleeping.
I'm a dog mom today.
I'm a dad.
Yeah, Mila was... Her first year of life was... I feel like it's gonna be like experience that you...
Hopefully don't go through.
No, that you will eventually forget as a part of the body preservation process because it was so stressful and body just...
Oh, like a repressed memory?
Your mind just erase it just to get rid of that stress, kind of.
She never... A lot of parents say their kids don't sleep.
She did
I
not sleep.
don't know that every parent actually understands what no sleep is.
Yeah.
We did not ever sleep, never once, not ever, for a year and a half, for more than 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
She woke up every 30 to 45 minutes.
And not just woke up and
No.
cries. It was screaming.
Yeah.
Soul scratching noise that I think it got us both into state of mind that it's just it definitely changed me.
Yeah.
It's my life is not how it used to be, so I did not know that you can be in that much of stress and tiredness, and
We're not trying to scare you out of having kids. This was just like
it's our experience.
our
yeah.
experience.
And it gets better for sure. Probably
Yeah.
for some people faster than for some others, but
Well-
our experience was for example, with Georgie, with our second one. It's great. And we actually realized like, oh, that's how it actually. Well, that's why
Yeah.
they say it's fine,
Yeah.
because he's
So a little
he's chill.
like feedback, like not feedback, but like backstory is Mila's like pretty autistic, and that shows up and has shown up since she was a baby in ways of like high energy, extra fussy, extra opinionated, particular, delayed. What are the words? Delayed milestones. So she's still not talking really, which is hard.
Yeah.
And then we had Georgie, and he sleeps great. He eats great. Mila doesn't eat. That's stressful. But yeah, he sleeps great. He eats great.
Yeah, actually, just like a child.
He plays, he
repeats
talks.
after you, and he's copying you. He has eye contact constantly.
Yeah,
She does not have eye contact longer for
ever.
5 seconds.
Not even 5 seconds. I'd say it's like a quick.
That's how it's so hard to catch her attention or
Yeah.
teach her, because she just somewhere in her own mind, so she does her own thing.
We love Mila. We're not hating on Mila. It's just
Yeah.
a different experience. Like, we almost didn't have a second because both of us had a
We're so
mental
afraid, yeah.
breakdown
Yeah.
over how hard that first go was. I mean, my mental breakdown was at 3 a.m. in August, and then yours was in November.
And I think that's why we decided to have a second one, because when we were finally over the stress and we finally got some more sleep than half-hour breaks, so she started getting cute and
Yeah.
and we were like, oh, she's so cute, it's so nice, so maybe we should try to
We were like, let's get it all out of the way at
Yeah.
once so we don't have to suffer for years and years and years. It'll just all be done.
And I also wanted a boy, so that's the only reason. Like
The truth
nah.
comes out.
I thought like, we'll try one more time. If it's not the boy, it's fine. But I was really hoping, and we got a boy, and I was like, I feel okay, accomplished. So that's how we decided for a second one, because our stress time was finally getting to a better place.
Better, not great.
Yeah, and we said, okay,
Yeah.
maybe we can handle another one. So
What was it like when I was pregnant with Mila?
I honestly don't remember, because I think the time of first year and a half kind of erased all the memories for us before. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought it was bad, but I guess the bad came after. I mean, I was stressed, especially the accident.
Yeah, I was in a car accident.
accident.
And you like didn't even know. So I was in a car accident at 29 weeks and 4 days, and you didn't even know that she could survive on the outside.
Yeah, did not know. That was stressful. Yeah, and
Yeah.
after that, next almost 3 months, it was constant
In and out.
labor. And
Yeah.
in and out, and it was hard. It
Yeah.
was stressful. And
What about when I actually went into labor? Are you scared?
I didn't believe it, because I thought it's just gonna keep going this way, and
But my water broke.
That's how I felt.
But my water broke that time.
It broke before too, for a little bit, I think.
The day before, I did have some leaking. and we were unsure if that was my water breaking.
So I didn't really believe it. I thought it was going to be another hard try, and nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and then we actually went to the hospital.
How was it seeing Mila be born by C-section? I remember watching you because I couldn't watch anybody else.
I was scared to watch this section because I thought that it was going to be nasty and scary, but then I actually saw it. I was like, oh, it's not too bad. And I just kept watching and watched it all the way through, and it was exciting. When she came out, I was like, oh, it was such a release from like my soul. Like, oh, she's out, she's here, and she's alive. She's good, and we got to hold her, and it was good.
It was beautiful watching you see her. But I have to say, like, as someone who worked on labor and delivery, the first C-section I saw, I was on the ambulance for years and years before. Nothing phases me until I saw a C-section. Mm-hmm. When he says it wasn't that scary, I almost passed out in the OR the first time I saw a C-section. Okay? And I've seen some gnarly stuff. Like, I've seen people's legs on backwards, and I've seen people without heads. When they start, like, pulling you, like, I got queasy for the first time, I think, ever.
I don't know. Maybe I was just worried more about baby.
Maybe, yeah, because for me, it was more a learning experience. It wasn't my pregnancy or birth. For you, it was your literal child being born.
Yeah, well, maybe.
That makes sense.
That was funny. I don't know. It's a plunger.
Oh, yeah, because she did have the suction. She had the suction on her head.
Basically like a plumbing tool to her head.
Yeah.
Just pulling it out.
How was it with Georgie? Because he went to the NICU. How was that? Because I didn't get to see him right away.
Yeah, it was a little different. So, first of all, it was different because I expected it was going to be the same. Dark hair, a lot of hair, and he came out kind of white, different body color.
Yeah.
Didn't scream, and so kind of got us worried. And then they took him, and it was also different because I started thinking, like, what's going on? Like, why you don't give us our baby to hold? So we went to
because we got Mila immediately.
Measured his weight and all that stuff, and they just kept helping him breathe, and they just kept doing it for I don't know how long it was. Yeah, it felt like forever. And then they told me like, so they released that little tool, whatever I don't know what it calls, and he just takes a couple breaths and just slowly stops, so they have to keep going.
Yeah, he was not adjusting to outside life very well.
After that, they said like, yeah, he's probably gonna have to go to NICU. Yeah. But I was thinking, okay, so it should be fine. But I was worried. I was worried a lot.
Yeah, and you went with him to the NICU.
Yeah. And
was that stressful? Because I wasn't there, so like it was all medical stuff without me there to like explain anything.
Yeah, and also I don't know, maybe because I forgot how Milo looked. He looked to me like way skinnier and different, or maybe it's because Milo was already chunky and kind of looked like a baby, and he was all kind of crooked legs and arms and skinny, and I thought maybe something's wrong with him.
I'm not gonna lie. The very first time I saw him, Georgie, if you ever listen to this, I love you so much. Okay.
Yeah.
The first time I ever saw him, the very first thought I had was, I hope he gets cuter.
Yeah, the cutest. Because Mila, she came out.
She came out cute.
Yeah, and he was. I thought like maybe something's wrong with him, but
he came out looking like a normal baby. Okay, most babies come out and they look a little weird.
I was just really hoping that it's gonna get good. He's gonna start breathing, and
oh, you're worried about the breathing. I'm over here like he's cute, Niall. Don't worry, he's alive. He's alive and cute.
No, he's so strong right now.
Oh yeah.
He can just grab me by the skin and feels like he's gonna rip a chunk off.
He's a tank. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And he's so smart. So is Mila. Mila's really smart. Even though she's nonverbal, she's so smart. Like, she communicates in the most ingenious ways. Like, when I watch her thinking and communicating, I'm always just impressed at what she comes up with. I'm like, I would have never thought of that.
Yeah.
What was postpartum like for you? Was it better with Georgie than it was with Mila?
I feel like it never ended after Mila. I think it kind of got rolled over into the second one.
Yeah.
I feel like it just never ended. It's just one continuous one for...
Which is what we planned
3 years now.
That's why we did it this way. Was because I knew if I ever started sleeping again, there was no chance in hell. I was not going to go back to not sleeping.
I probably wouldn't either.
Yeah.
'Cause I think that was our
Our
reason.
thought
It was
process.
like, yeah, we were not sleeping, so let's just push through.
Yeah, because if we ever sleep again, we
Yeah,
both knew
I
it
would
was
probably
done.
not be convinced by anything to have.
No.
Because right now, like to ask me right now, I would say no.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
We still don't sleep. Our kids are Mila. She still doesn't sleep. Georgie wakes up, I don't know, 1 to 2 times a night, maybe.
No.
Mila's up like 2 to 3. And they're never at the same time.
Well, at least now it's different. She doesn't wake up screaming and crying.
Yeah,
always,
she
and
just comes and like
just-
hands you the bottle.
Yeah, sometimes she does it pretty cute. She just comes slowly, lays by you, either kiss or just
Yeah, she'll kiss
touching
you.
It's cute now, so it's
Yeah.
not as stressful. Just you just sleep, and then you just feel like screaming and feels like someone's dying or
Yeah.
yeah, it's easier now.
It was rough. Like, her postpartum was rough.
Yeah,
Both of us had postpartum depression
yeah,
and anxiety and just absolutely lost our minds at some point.
you know.
Luckily, not at the exact same time, but
Yeah,
I went first and then he did. He followed. But yeah, Georgie's been easier.
yeah.
Like, a lot easier. If
But
he was
no,
first and it followed up with
yeah.
her, I'd be like,
I would be like so
We
because I
love
would say
her. She's hard.
I was hard to even convince myself to have a second one.
but he really wanted that boy.
But yeah, if he would be the first, I feel like I wouldn't even have to question myself like, do I really want it or am I ready?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fine. It's just 1 year or even less than a year, like probably 8 months.
Yeah,
He was like,
he's really gone good. We're working on it. She's getting in therapy. She's great. She's so smart and so sweet. Like, always giving kisses, always wanting snuggles, always wanting to share, which sometimes is like really terrible because it's like half chewed food and she's like, no, you will eat this. And you're like, get away from me. But she's sweet. She's just hard. Not good at sleeping, not good at eating, constantly worried if she's healthy because we recently found out that she wasn't healthy. We had no idea because I was giving her breast milk. I thought she was fine. No. So now she's like medically fragile. And now we're both just like stressed if she's okay all the time. Yeah. Whereas I don't really stress about Georgie.
Yeah.
I'm always just like, yeah, he's good.
Even if he actually had like some medical, because he had something with his heart,
Yeah, he had a murmur.
but we never really. I didn't even know, and I wasn't really worried.
I wasn't overly worried, but I don't really stress about Georgie a whole lot. What are you struggling with most right now? With a almost 3-year-old, just turned 1-year-old, different state. Is it hard not being near family, or is it the same for you?
Well, I never had family when I had kids, so I don't know. Probably harder, but
Well, I mean, like, we're not even close to my family. Has anything changed?
I don't feel like much changed. I mean, still, when we were in Utah, we at least we could count on them, like if we needed.
Yeah,
to
if
do
there was an
something.
emergency.
Yeah.
What are you struggling with most right now?
Probably that life is not how I expected. Not expected, how I used to. Because I used to be able to I'll go fishing after work.
Yeah.
Or I'll go shopping and buy me a new toy, new tool, or something. And now I have to think about like, oh, do we have enough money to get a few months through these bills and get kids something, or if something happens, we need to pay for like some bills. So you kind of become more considerable of money, and you just put someone else ahead of you and your needs and wants.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I struggle, and I feel like at this moment I feel like life it is how it is now, and it kind of sucks. But I hope it's gonna change. I hope kids grow up and I finally will be able to, I don't know, enjoy myself more.
Yeah. So you're struggling with like not having time and
Yes.
autonomy.
Yes, because I'm an introvert. I like to be myself, by myself, alone in the nature, fishing or hunting and stuff. And now I understand that Kylie can't just always watch kids, so
Well, we could take the kids out into nature, but it does take both of us, so it is harder. Like, we can't.
And so even if we can, it's not the same experience as I used to have. I know, like, I'm by myself. I don't have to worry about anyone getting in the river and drown.
Yeah.
Or I don't have to worry about someone, I don't know, change diaper and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not the same experience as me.
Did you bring diapers, worrying about that? Or like, is their food still good? Are they hungry? Are they cold?
Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah.
No, life is definitely gonna change if you're gonna have kids.
Yeah.
I believe it's not permanent because kids eventually will become independent and more self-sufficient.
Yeah.
So it is my dream to take them with me and teach them hunting and fishing and whatever, camping, so we can all enjoy.
Yeah, because I really like camping and backpacking too.
And yeah, and right now we're just babysitters, so I think that's what's hard for me.
Yeah, there's not a lot of freedom.
Because
There's always a lot of extra
freedom.
planning.
I think that's what I'm missing and lacking.
Yeah.
It's freedom for myself.
What do you enjoy about being a parent right now?
What I enjoy. I enjoy them growing up. I enjoy them learning new things. Enjoy becoming, I don't know, more like growing up, basically.
Yeah, seeing their little personalities. I get excited anytime they do something like new.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a new skill.
How they, I don't know, sometimes they make jokes or how they play, especially when they start playing with each other. That's also
they tease each other so much. I think it's so easy to put into words how hard parenting is, but it's like a lot less easy to put into words the joys. But the joys are like so worth it in my mind.
Yeah,
like even though the hard is hard, for sure it's hard. Oh my god, I'm so tired all the time.
Because like I said, like you lack of your freedom and enjoying yourself, but life basically changed, and now you start enjoying different things. So it's good.
Yeah,
it's different, but it's good. It's not just like your life is over. No, like, I know it's not over.
Yeah,
it's just different, and you have to just deal with it.
Yeah, it's different, but like the love that's there, and like how do you describe the feeling? Like I can't even think of words to describe the feeling of like when she wakes me up with a kiss.
Yeah, it feels.
I mean, I'm exhausted, and I'm like, God,
part of you in a different body.
Yeah,
it's just you hold her and you just feel the body warmth, and it's just love.
Like you literally can't describe it.
It just irritates from when you hold it, and it's
emanates. It emanates from you. Yeah, not irritates.
No, you said irritates.
You said irritates. And I was like, oh, that's the wrong word.
Yeah,
because that sounds like bad. Emanates.
Okay, emanates. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's good. Feeling their touch.
Yeah, like when they tease you or they make a joke and they're like, "I'm so funny," and you're like,
look at them and like see like ear shape, for example. I was like, oh, that's like her ear shape, her ears, or my toes, and you just basically see yourself in different, like part of yourself in a different body.
Yeah. Has that been hard for you? Because I know that's been like really hard for me in a sense because I had a really traumatic childhood, and so like. For me, whenever I see like little Kylie, and I just like love Mila to death, and I see her and she reminds me of me, I get a little sad because I'm like, it was never that hard to love me. Like I get a little sad for little Kylie because I'm just kind of like, I love Mila so much, even though she's so hard. Like she's very difficult to keep myself regulated. It's really hard to stay regulated when she's dysregulated. And even still with that difficulty, I still can't help but love her and be proud of her. And I didn't have that growing up. So like, do you ever have that? Or was your family pretty loving? And so you just see her and you're like, that was me when I was little. Like, is it joyful for you to see little Alex in our kids? Or is it more painful? Because for me, it's painful.
I also don't remember much of my childhood. I don't know, for whatever reason. I have some, like, I don't know, kind of pictured memory of some events, but I don't.
But you don't get like really sad when you see yourself in our kids?
No.
Oh.
I don't think we do.
It's just me. Sorry.
Yeah.
You might encounter that if you're like me and you see your kids and you love them to death and you're just like, damn, why didn't they love me to death? Look how cute they are.
Maybe sometimes because I don't remember my dad actually loving me how I love them. Maybe he did, but like I said, I don't remember much of my childhood, so
yeah, I don't feel like I remember much of my childhood, but there's definitely like feelings that pop up. Like little Kylie will be really sad and I'm like, something must have happened. Good, I'm glad it doesn't make you sad.
Yeah.
What are your hopes and dreams for the future? Not just about parenting, just in general. Like
in general?
And parenting, just in like all of it. What are your hopes and dreams?
I hope that kids will grow up and become some, I don't know, like really good people with goals, with good goals and good life path that they're gonna build, and we're gonna help them with that.
Yeah.
I hope they will become good people, and we all gonna have great memories, and we're gonna spend a lot of time together. So
Yeah.
I hope my kids won't immigrate to a different country.
Yes. I
from
can't
us.
imagine being your mom.
Because I feel like it's hard for my family. I mean, it's hard for me too, but
Yeah.
it's always hard for the kids, like everyone says. Cause
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I hope that we can watch them grow up and become whoever they become, and I hope we will. I don't know if we're gonna settle in Oregon, or if we're gonna pursue our dream with Alaska, or maybe we'll just have multiple
Yeah.
multiple homes.
Cabin in the woods for the summer and then a cute little home in
Yeah.
Oregon for the winter.
I hope one day I want to be financially free, basically, so you don't
Yeah.
have to.
Or at least work remote so that we have more
Yeah.
time with the kids.
That's one of my goals, personal. That's I want to get to a point where we don't have to work 8 to 5 days a week, and
Yeah.
basically just trade your life for paycheck and for bills.
Yeah.
So I want to jump through this period of life and become that we actually can enjoy our lives. Because right now, like if you think 5 days a week, what is it, 5 out of 7? It's like basically 80% of your life you just work.
Yeah.
Because all the time after work, you can't really count it as. I mean, it is joyful, but
Yeah.
still, like you come from work, you're stressed, you're
Yeah.
still thinking about next day, what are you gonna do, or what's happening next week.
Maybe
But
that's
if-
a place we could get better at.
But where
Is
you,
like separating work and home
but where,
so that you can enjoy it more.
Yeah, because I feel like right now my life is more work than actual life and family and joy.
Yeah.
Because I'm always worried about money and how to keep afloat and worry
Yeah.
about next day. And
Do you feel like that's something that like you wish society would like kind of change, is like putting all of the pressure of finances and maintaining like strong emotionless dads? Like, do you wish that Georgie can grow up one day and it can be more of like a give take with whoever he's with, and same with Mila, and that like he can be more emotionally available and feel more comfortable being himself rather than having to be strong all the time?
yeah, I want them to have a better life than I
Yeah.
had and having right now, because I don't want. That's also part of my goal, to hopefully get to a point of life where they can actually pursue their dream careers, whatever it's, I don't know, singing or art,
Yeah.
whatever they want. Because I know, like, if you just teenager and you want to be artist, you can survive on that. You have to go and work somewhere that actually gonna pay your bills.
Yeah.
But if they want to pursue something and we have ability to
Help them.
financially help them and get them to that point where they can actually boom in
Yeah.
whoever they are,
Yeah.
that's my goal too.
I feel like that's like also a difference that I've noticed between at least my family and families that I know here in the US versus your family. Is I don't think that my family ever planned the way that you and I are planning for Mila and Georgie's future. Like, it was always expected that I'd go to college and I would do things, but like they weren't actively investing in that future for me. Whereas you and me, I mean, our kids have more money than we do. Individually. Together, absolutely, blow us out of the water. Like, they have more money in their savings account and their 529 than we do. Because we're like thinking about when they're older, we want so badly for them to be able to figure out who they are and become who they are rather than be so stressed about surviving.
Because I
Yeah.
ended up like in a career where I'm at just because there was the right choice
Survival.
to get me to a place where I can sustainably live and provide for me and then
Yeah.
for family. But
And we really appreciate you taking care of us, especially financially, because I have always chosen careers for survival as well up until now. And now I'm building a business and it's entirely funded by you.
I don't even have any dream jobs or careers anymore, but because I don't know, it just got faded away with life. But I don't know, maybe I would be, I don't know. I like I said, I don't even know who I would be, but definitely wouldn't dream to be a construction worker.
Yeah. Well, thank you for supporting my dreams, because this is kind of my dream. Like, this wasn't what I wanted to do like growing up per se, but since adulthood, this has become my dream, and you're fully supporting me through it.
Because even when I was at school, cause like in our school, that's also different. Because over here, like what grade you kind of start going towards where you want to, like what career you want to go into.
And graduate and go to college.
I thought it was like earlier, like from 8th grade, and you kind of know.
I mean, they make you take a bunch of classes.
Yeah.
So that you understand all the different whatever options there are. But like, I mean, honestly, in college, you can go back, you can change your mind at any point. I mean, I never
you can change it back there too, but my thought process was like, you go through 11 years of school, and last 2 or 3 years, you choose the path that you were planning to go. But like, I was planning to go engineering just because I was good with math and physics.
He's stupid good with math. It's actually really infuriating because I'll be doing math and I'll be like 2 steps into the problem and he'll be like saying the answer over my shoulder, and I'm like,
and yeah, I was good. I was like, okay, that's where I'm gonna go. I'm good at it. So and there wasn't ever any like thoughts of like, oh, that's my dream job. I never wanted to become an engineer.
You're way too practical.
But I finished high school, and then I went to study in Russia for a year for engineering, and I realized that's not what I want to do. No. So I dropped that, got back to my country, and my dad just kind of go study this management. Everyone studies management.
Like business here. It's like business.
Yeah, so like hospitality industry, management, business.
Yeah.
I never wanted to do that, but I just went because also the thing is like in our culture, especially like from our parents' age, like end of Soviet Union or even mid-term of Soviet Union, you have to have a diploma. You have to have diploma, finish school, and otherwise you're gonna be homeless or whatever.
Yeah, that's how I grew up.
Trash of society. If you don't have like education, you're done.
That's how I grew up.
I feel like right now it's different life. There's like probably way more people who make way more money, have way happier lives without any education.
I don't have any education. I kept dropping out.
Just because they become who they dreamed, and that's why they're good.
Which is what we want for Georgie and Milo.
Yeah.
We want them
and
to
if
be.
They don't want to go to college and they're good at something and they can make a living out of it, and why not? Yeah. I don't want to force them to. I want them to study to get smart, but I don't want them to study just for papers.
Yeah.
Because papers is just papers.
That was like a big like time of like accepting that I'm not getting a degree probably ever, maybe. I don't know. But I still sometimes feel like a failure because of how much my parents were like, you will go to college, you will get a degree, and I never did. You did successfully multiple times. You did in your country and then you did here too, but I didn't.
And my mom was still, even when I got bachelor degree, and she was trying to push me to go get master's. I don't even want to do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm grateful now because that's the degree that got me here.
Yeah,
to
that's true.
Program, but that's the only good thing it did to me. 4 years of college that I basically wasted. I didn't really learn that much. Yeah. I learned something about management, but
you don't really use it here very much.
Yeah, and then I was taking tech school here till I finished that, and she was keep trying to steal for me to go to school and get engineering or something else. And I was like, oh, what if you would finish that engineering school in Russia? You would be way more better in life right now. Like. Over there.
Yeah, but you're like successful anyway.
I don't know. And there's no right or wrong answer here. I feel like I'm just trying to explain how the mindset of people from that era works. They just always have to study by book. If you don't do that, and they just keep pushing. That's why she keeps teaching us this and that. You have to do this.
She loves to give her advice.
Yeah,
it's out of love, but also she's never had a.
I think it's what it calls
autistic,
over
protective.
Kind of like overprotective or over too much.
Yeah, she's never had an autistic child, so she doesn't quite understand differences.
Maybe that's why I never figured out what I wanted to be or wanted to do, because I just kept being forced to go and do this, go. You have to be good. You have to get good grades.
Yeah, I feel like that's like really common in our generation. Like, because I also felt that, and I remember getting a whole lecture, a whole conversation with my dad when I was becoming a firefighter, because he was so disappointed. Not disappointed. That's like the wrong word, but like concerned about my future being a blue collar worker and not like corporate.
Because I feel like that life got me to a point where it's like I never figured out who I wanted to be or my dream job would be.
Well, and that's kind of what we're doing now. Like, okay, so I wasn't going to get into this with the podcast, but I mean, it's on social media. But like, you and I are planning on separating for the summer with the goal of getting back together at the end of the summer. And the whole purpose of this is so that both of us can rediscover who we are as individuals, or maybe just discover in general, because you're saying you never discovered in the first place. But like, after becoming parents, we for sure don't know who we are.
Yeah.
Like, we're lost.
I feel like I'm lost. All that stress got me to a point where I don't know how to explain. Like in technical, it would be just like reset. The computer got reset, and you have to reprogram everything.
Yeah.
Got all your settings to what it needs to. Because I don't know. Like I go to work and I don't really get any joy at work. I just go because I have to.
Yeah.
Because I have to.
And we want to get to the point where
back.
Yeah, we want to get to the point where we're both finding joy.
Yeah, and it would be nice to just go to work and have fun. It kind of started, my career kind of started like that because it was something new to learn. But now I don't really learn anything and teach other guys. Sometimes successfully, sometimes I feel like they have to just change their career for sure.
Yeah.
But it just day goes after day and nothing.
Yeah.
Other than the kids growing up, not really much happening.
Yeah. And I feel like this, I mean, not necessarily the separating part, but I feel like the lost feeling is, I've heard, pretty common.
Maybe it is
amongst
part of
parents.
Postpartum depression, because you just...
Well, we for sure have postpartum depression, even though we're out of postpartum. We at this point are just chronically depressed.
Yeah.
But
like,
we're taking steps to get better.
To be honest, like even like right now, some of those moments when I have to go and do fishing and hunting, I just go, just get to a spot and I do that. I mean, I like it, but it's not the same feeling. I remember like when I just started like fishing here, our first few years in the States, every time I would drive to a new spot, like discover, it was so exciting to catch a new fish. It was, I don't know, life was more enjoyable. Right now it's just like, you just, it almost becomes kind of like your routine, like with the work. And now it gets into my hobbies too, and I don't really have that much joy anymore. You just come and...
But is that because of the kids, or is that just because we've just become so... I don't want to say boring, but boring.
I don't know. Definitely not because of these kids. No, they do bring joy. But I think all the stressful times that we had to go through,
we're still recovering.
I think that's what changed my mind, and I don't... Yeah, that's when I got lost, and so I don't really know. Because I mean, it's enjoy all my hobbies, but it's different.
It's different,
I just can't completely open up and enjoy those emotions and feelings.
Yeah.
It just kind of feels like something is locked, because I feel like it happens. So I think something locked for all those bad emotions and feelings to not get into my body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically like all those screams, sleepless nights, and I think something just closed up in me just
to survive,
to protect something like core of your, I don't know, mind, soul. And I think it's locked still. And even if I have joy, I can't really absorb it because it's locked. Maybe that makes sense. The way to describe it. It's just, and I need to get that shell off.
Yeah. And that's what our separation is for us to both have like designated time with the kids and designated time with work and designated time for ourselves to like re-find joy. With like no expectations of like marriage, because like I love you, but like I'm sure you feel the expectation when you're away of, oh, Kylie's at home with the kids, she's probably really stressed, like, oh, I don't want to go home, but like also I don't want to be too long. Like that's kind of like another reason that we decided to kind of like do the separation, was the guilt whenever we would try to schedule time away weighed on us. And so like separating is our attempt at like, no, this is how it would be if we were divorced. Not saying we're getting divorced, but like that's the mindset. So like the weight that sits on you, the weight of marriage is like gone, so that we can find ourselves and like date each other and relearn about each other later down the road once we're a little bit better individually. And like, I don't know. I think it's gonna be good, but like, do you agree that like that weight of marriage would just kind of like sit on your shoulders, even if you were out fishing and stuff. Because I feel like you'd come home and you'd be like, yeah, so worried. I felt like I couldn't be gone so long. Yeah.
Because, yeah, you know, you expect it.
Yeah.
You're waited.
It's hard. It's for sure hard. But like, again, we're talking like it's like the worst thing in the world. But the reason that we're having like this whole discussion is because I want people to feel safe sharing their experience, because every single experience is valid. Like if your experience was just like pure joy, that is amazing for you.
Yeah, just share it, because maybe it'll convince someone to have kids and actually get a new life and learn. But or if your experience is bad,
share it so that someone doesn't feel alone.
That would be probably good to find another couple or even just a friend who would have the same experience, so you could actually talk and see. Maybe you can give each other some ideas. So like, I do this and it's better. So
or even just
share.
Let it out.
Because I mean, I don't.
And then you don't feel crazy.
Because I don't want to share some stuff with Kylie, because I know it's gonna make her upset or mad or stuff, and I just keep stuff to myself. She probably does to herself, and it's kind of like a therapist.
Free therapist. You need
that's like a friend. For the friend.
That's why community is so important.
Yeah, because my friends, I would talk to them about it, but
they don't have kids.
No, they do have kids, but still, it's been 7 years. So it's in 7 years, people change. I changed in 7 years, so they probably changed too. So I still consider them friends, and I would help them, and they would help me. But we're not on the same page anymore. Also,
they're still culturally different, so they can't really relate to raising kids in America.
Yeah.
Which, as we've discussed, is entirely different. Yeah. Like, there are zero support systems here. Like, even in Kazakhstan, you guys have, like, 9 months of postpartum? Like,
I don't even know.
Paid.
Yeah. Sometimes you can extend it even longer. Let's share it so we can find friends and... Yeah,
share it so we can find friends. Drop it in the comments.
Like, not just we, like, all the parents. I'm saying we as all parents. Maybe
we deserve community.
People will be close.
Just because you become a parent doesn't mean you don't deserve.
That's what the app is for, too. So it's gonna show on the map. Like,
find your friends.
There's John, 2 miles away from you, and with the 2-year-old. So you just come over for a barbecue, and kids can play with each other. Wives talk dads talk husbands, and everyone's having fun.
Because just because you become a parent doesn't mean you're not still an entire person on the inside with like hopes and dreams and wants and needs, sadnesses, fears. What would you like other dads and future dads to know? Like, what would you wish someone had told you?
I feel like you can be 100% ready for any experience, because every experience is probably different.
Yeah.
Everyone has different story, different experience, but I would just give advice to be ready for the worst. Not the worst, but get ready. It might be good, it might be hard, right? So
radical acceptance.
It's better to be ready for whatever comes. And get ready to, I don't know, clean diapers, wash dishes, and
you would wash dishes even if we didn't have kids.
Let your wife get some rest. And because I know a lot.
Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Help out.
Yeah, just get ready to become more than what
your parents did.
Than what your parents did, or how your life is right now. Like, I don't know, whatever chores you might have. You might get all chores around the house.
I was very
limited or unlimited time. It might change, because I think with us it changed. Because before, I don't know what changed, but something changed.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everything just got different. I always used to work like on a cars, take care of cars, and now I don't really do it. We just either take it somewhere, because not that I don't have time, or just sometimes don't want it, or
you're gonna want to relax more.
Like it's
then you're gonna want to be productive.
Yeah, not my responsibility anymore. Yeah, it changes. A lot of
life changes.
Yeah, your life will change, and not to bad or good way. It will just change.
It'll change.
You're the one who's gonna decide
if it's bad or good.
How to label it, bad or good.
Yeah, I would say that, like, what I would tell parents is find your community. Like, really find your community, because I think that this whole episode can really be summed up in like our experience here in America is we have not had community, and it's been really hard on us. And I feel like both of us keep coming back to like, we wish there was more community. We wish there was more, whether it's family or friends, more people to show up and cheer on and like give and take, right? Like, we would love to host barbecues at our house and have people come over and the kids play on the play set in the backyard, and we can just talk adult things, because like that's the other thing. I really only get to talk to Alex, and like that's fabulous and all, but it's him or the kids, and sometimes I feel like my brain is slowly dying because I don't get like adult conversation. Do you ever feel that?
Yeah. But sometimes it's funny. Like today, Mila was trying to tell me something and she was whispering. Couldn't just stop my laugh because it's so funny. She was talking so fast, but it's her like
Gibberish.
unknown language. I just couldn't laugh at it. I didn't want to upset her so she wouldn't think that I laugh at her or that I don't get her serious, because she was so serious. She was telling me in something fast that it was something really important. Yeah, it was just so fun. I feel like she was telling me something either about you or Georgie, because she was telling me her eyes was just like running around and she was just explaining and trying to like share kind of almost like a secret, but she was kind of, when she has a secret she like whispers,
Yeah.
but this was pretty like normal voice. So I don't know, but I think she was just trying to share a story. She was excited, that's why she was talking. So I never heard her try to talk so fast. She was
That's
like
hilarious. That's hilarious. And then you go and try to have a conversation with like an actual adult, and you're like, I don't have words.
Yeah.
I only speak gibberish now. I only speak cries and gestures. I think a lesson I took from Alex is like, don't compartmentalize it and repress it, because it really does feel like we're lost sometimes. And that's hard. So like, let it out. Because, I mean, we're not, like, excited to be separating for a bit, but, like, I do think it's necessary. So, I mean, get a therapist. Prevent it from getting to this point. Because your feelings are valid, whether you're a dad, a mom. It doesn't, like, your feelings in your journey, they're valid. And you need to be able to work through them. And you need to be able to know who you are and feel safe being yourself in your own home, even with the kids tormenting you all night.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't feel safe though, because like, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but sometimes Mila will come up, I'm dead asleep, and she'll just like chuck her bottle at my face. Just like, and I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Did she ever do that to you?
No, I don't think she has.
She has favorites, okay? She has favorites, it's very clear.
Jody healed me in the eye a couple of times.
He moves a lot in his sleep.
I was sleeping and I just feel like huge kick
You're like,
right in my eye with his heel. And you wake
No
up,
big deal.
you're like mad or hurt and you don't know. You look at him, he's like, oh,
yeah,
cozy.
just so cozy.
And you just, all those feelings like rage and hurt and everything on the inside, and he's so cute. You just, it's different.
It's weird.
It's like a soup from all the ingredients from your fridge. Sweet and sour and bitter and everything.
Yeah. But like when he gives you kisses, he started giving kisses. What? Mwah. And he makes like the noise like very distinctly. Mwah. Yeah, I mean, like, I know we've talked like dark, but there's so much joy too. There's so much joy.
Lovely.
Yeah, very blessed. Well, if you want to share your story, we want to hear your story. We want to hear your feelings. We want to hear who you are. Like, tell us about yourself, because you're so much more than just a parent. You're so much more than just the title dad, the title mom. Like, Alex is an immigrant. He is a father. He is a husband. He is a electrician. He is a hunter, a fisherman, I don't know, angler. I never would have came up with that word.
That's the official word for...
He is an angler. We're both entrepreneurial. Like, we both want to start businesses. Like, share who you are. There is no story that's not worth sharing. Like, you are worth the time and the energy and the effort of sharing, and for us to hear you. Like, you are worth that, and we want to hear from you. So please go to the link in the show notes. Sign up, be on our podcast. It doesn't matter if you're a mom or a dad. It's just called Making Mom because I'm a mom. I identify as mom. So it's called Making Mom. But yeah, we want to hear from you. Join our community. Our app is launching at the end of the summer, and our goal is to make parenting less lonely and less, I guess, hard. Because our goal with the app is to help give you education, give you community, give you access to providers that can help you through your journey instead of you just winging it, feeling lost and alone, and absolutely just like confused. Because that's like probably the biggest feeling I've had is just what the is going on all the time. And our app is really gonna hopefully help with that quite a bit. But yeah, we want to hear from you. Like, save, download, share with your friends. Again, there is no story too big or too small. We want to hear from you. So thank you so much for joining us. This is my husband for the next couple hours. Just kidding. Our separation starts tomorrow. So it's mostly for the schedule. It's not like out of hostility or anything. It really is just so that we can figure out who we are. But this is my husband, Alex. And maybe we'll do an update on how the separation is going, because I do think that it's worth sharing our journeys. Like normalizing the struggle, right? Because the struggle's real, and pretending everything's perfect doesn't help anybody.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll make another episode later down yonder and check in. But yeah.
Only forget 10,000 likes and subscriptions.
Yeah, like it, or you're not going to hear from Alex ever again. But yeah, this is Alex. Thanks for coming on today. Thanks for being vulnerable. Thanks for sharing. And
for having me.
Thank you for the 2 beautiful children that we have that have perpetually made us tired.
Yeah, they're cool.
They are cool. They're really fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
This was Making Mom.
Bye-bye.
Bye.